In the Steve Reeves Part 3 video, I will speak about his diet and training goals. Steve didn't follow any complicated nutrition system. His carbs intake was not to be compared with the today's low-carb fanatic society. However, you can hardly argue with Steve's results. In addition, his protein intake was far away from the recommended 2 grams per pound of a body weight exposed in many bodybuilding magazines today. Another contrast is that Steve Reeves generally ate 3 meals per day. For breakfast, Steve had a power shake consisting of orange juice, Knox gelatin, honey, banana, some eggs, and a few tablespoons of protein powder. For lunch, Steve had some cottage cheese with a handful of nuts and raisin and some fresh fruit. Steve's dinner was a big salad and some swordfish, turkey, tuna, or beef. His diet was considered as healthy. Steve believed in eating real food and avoiding white sugar and white flour. For a pre-workout energy boost, Steve had a drink with some lemons and honey. Finally, Reeves recommended an interesting tip for ramping up energy for your workout. Many training people focus on what they eat the day of a workout, but Steve found that what you ate the day before had a great effect on the following day's workout. He recommended a pre-workout day diet consisting of a good amount of complex carbs. For example, Steve suggested starting the pre-workout day with a bowl of oatmeal combined with some almonds, apples, raisins, then eat several bananas throughout the day. Later on, for dinner, have some whole wheat spaghetti free of both meat and oil. And have some more carbs later in the day and get ready for a ton of energy the next day for your workout. He used to say, maybe this explains why I had so much energy for my workouts after some excessive beer consumption the night before. Next, how exactly did Reeves train to get so strong and powerful? Let's take a closer look at one of his favorite training programs. For the purpose of building as much muscle as possible, he kept the rep range between 8 and 12, and he did 2 to 3 sets per one exercise. Then 45 seconds break in between each set and 2 minutes breaks in between each exercises. If your main goal is strength, he consulted to do up to 5 sets of 2 to 3 reps and take up to 3 minutes breaks in between each set and exercise. Of course, this needs to cut out a lot of the exercises to avoid having to spend the day training. If both the maximum of strength and size should be the goals of your training, then Reeves recommended doing 5 to 6 sets and 5 to 6 reps for each exercise. Considering the high amount of volume, a reduction in exercises is critical. More than likely, a reduction in training volume will be necessary for most of the people using such a system. Maybe in the future I still do a video material with concrete exercises proposed by Steve Reeves for each training, as for years I was collecting everything available about Steve Reeves and his training principles. Have a nice day and do an intense workout.